You know what? I'm sick and tired of all of this Skibidi toilet glaze. It's time to put this thing to an end. In today's video, we will be discussing why Rudy vs Skibidi toilet was, and never nowhere even close. For those who don't know Rudy, he's the dinosaur guy from Ice Age. Yes, I know it may seem obvious on who would win, but bear with me, it might just be way different than what you think. So, to begin, we will start off with Skibidi toilet, going from low tiers such as cameraman to the highest tiers such as mothership. We will begin with the lowest tiers such as cameraman and their like, humans, so no explanation needed. Moving on to the low tiers such as large cameraman, they should be about wall level as shown here, and should have like human levels of speed, and same goes to cameraman. But anyways, moving on to mid tiers such as base titans, they should be about building level as shown here, giving them round building level tiers of scaling. Now we're jumping to high tiers such as the upgraded titans. They should be about city block as they can survive a large explosion here, which gets to about city block, plus you can probably get to multi-city block from multipliers, but it is what it is. And now, for the highest tier, mothership, it destroyed a mountain, which the calculation is shown here, which gets to around city to mountain. The issue is, it's a glass cannon, as it doesn't scale to the weapon itself. Now that we've talked about their actual scaling, we can get the fun part, aka the debunking part. This entire part is going to be talking about the astros and a bit of lasers, but anyways, enough yapping, let's get to it. So many assume that the lasers and astros are Sol or even higher, and characters can react to them, which gives them Sol or higher attack/reaction speeds. This is simply not the case, as light is typically shown in fictional universes to be 299,792,458 meters per second. There are some exceptions such as Heisei, but we're not talking about Heisei. There are no statements whatsoever to back up light being this slow. Oh, and also BTW, even if they were this slow, this would just debunk it. Anyways, the only reason why astros look this fast is because of their warp, which makes it seem like they're traveling insanely fast, like Sol or higher. While they are faster than normal, they are definitely not Sol or higher. And also BTW Skibidi toilet obviously takes place on Earth. This is blatantly shown in the maps themselves that it takes place on Earth. Remind you, light would travel around the Earth in about 1/7.5 seconds, and they do not travel around Earth in this short amount of time. This is the case as it takes them about 9 minutes to travel from Denver, USA to Oregon, USA, which BTW only reaches hypersonic plus as shown here. Oh, and to put the nail in the coffin, this isn't even their actual speed. As I've said before, it is their warp speed, which is just their hacks. Their actual speed only reaches subsonic as shown here. So yeah, they're kind of a fraud. But we're not done yet. We still have to go over the stupid kinetic energy calculations. I've explained before how they're not Sol or higher, but we need to get the weight part out of the way. First off, there is no true or confirmed weight for the astros, as people assume their weight, as people think they are made of steel, yet there are no official sources confirming that they are made of steel. They're just made out of fictional metal. So now we finally have the debunking part over with, but now, it is time for Rudy's scaling. So, we will start off with his lower ends and work our way up. First, he was able to fragment some pieces of rocks, which gets to building as shown here. So already gets to the mid tiers, but we can go higher, as his tooth can survive Jupiter's storms as shown here. So already at the high tier levels, but again we can go higher, as he can survive a fall, which gets to multi-city block as shown here. Again already at the high tiers levels, but he can go higher, as he can fragmentate the lava lake as shown here, which gets up to small town level, already above the high tiers. But once again we can go higher, as he blatantly upscales from Sid, who survives a meteorite as shown here. And he also blatantly upscales from Buck, who can cause a city level explosion as shown here. And finally, for his highest scaling, he no-sells a mountain being split in half, which gets to island level as shown here. But, to put some more nails in the coffin, he can travel his length in about half a second, which gets to 180 meters per second. How, you may ask? Well, it is stated by the director himself that Rudy is about 30 meters tall. Bears are typically 3 times longer than they are tall. Putting that same logic on Rudy, as he is, well, a baryonyx, this gives him subsonic plus travel speeds. The funny thing is, this is faster than astros. Yeah, he can outrun literal astros. Anyways, to put the final nail in the coffin, Buck can dodge lightning as shown here. which gives him massively hypersonic reaction speeds. Rudy obviously scales to this as he can react and even attack Buck as shown here, giving him massively hypersonic combat/reaction speeds, which BTW, Astros are only hypersonic plus with their warp, so Rudy can react to the warp's Lamau. So yeah, to conclude, Rudy folds the verse like a lawn chair. Thanks for watching, and if you want to, hit that like and sub button. If you don't, that's fine, I don't care. All I want to say is, goodbye and have a great day.